Now to fit the Y-axis, just a matter of sliding it in through there, clamping it down with those screws, clamping the ball nut to the top. That's where I've changed. Before it was on the bottom with their system, my system is on the top. So they can go in there. And it's just fitting the screws, and we should be sweet to go. So here we go. Right, that's through. Put the longer screw up the top. Bring her back. Okay, it's in position. Those ones are falling out. That's in position. That's in position. That's in position. That's in position. One end of his machine, one's not, one's shorter. So to make sure I use the right ones. Just nipping them down now. Again. Now the trouble's going to be, I have to make room for my hand in under there to be able to get the screw up to tighten. That's why the stepper motor is not in. The ball nut really needs to be fitted underneath when the table is away from the bed. The Y-axis and the X-axis should be then as a module, but you still don't tighten it up because you still have to get the final adjustment. So this is the method I've just used on this demonstration, but normally undo the 2 bolts at the back, undo the 4 bolts in the front, and the whole X-axis and Y-axis assembly should come out together. So after some microsurgery in there and lifting it up and shifting it back, it's finally on. So we'll just slide her in. There we go. Oh, sorry about the camera. Okay. We've managed to tighten the screws up, the ball nut screws with my special tool here, put in. This needs to be all the way out before you can actually reach it. So the idea is that when you're going to take it off, you remove these 4 screws, those 2 at the back, and you lift it up and drag it out. On the bench it's too difficult. You can't get your hand underneath, you can't see. But it's done now, so I'll show you what's going on. This is how much extra travel I have now. Also, it allows this to go all the way back there. It also allows this to go in there, so I've gained quite a few more millimetre. Won't always travel that far, but in case you want a big job, you can put a plate on and still machine it. That's the main reason. Not for the travel, for the actual dimensions that I can use. I now just have to finish doing the head. It's a tilting head, but I'm putting a pneumatic quick change head on it, and also an ATC on the side. So here is a Y-axis, the X-axis, and a Z-axis. All I have to do now is grind the plates to fit those on the two stepper motors, machine up the head for attachment plates, and cut out the electronic cabinet to suit. All the wiring, I don't know if you can see in there, all the wiring will come through that hole. Where's that hole? There it is. That hole there. So here the stepper motor. Another thing too is people also, which I had to do here, I wanted the stepper motor over here, but unfortunately that then hits on here when you get the full travel. So that's why the motor, that's why it's this particular shape. But if you hold the stepper motor out here, you then got an extra 6 inches of cabinet space, workshop space you've taken up. So the stepper motor fits in here now, adjusted here, and then that then will allow more movement in a compact area. So that's it for the moment.